All right, in this quick video, we are going to go over the steps for multiplying a decimal number. And in this problem, we have 6 2/100 times 4 7/10. And of course, our steps for multiplying a number, number one, we ignore the decimal and we just multiply as if it is two whole numbers. Then we're going to count the place values that we see to the right of the decimal, and we're going to go in that many times to the left in our product. So step number one, ignore the decimal and multiply. When we multiply any number, we of course take a look at this number and we treat it like a Diva digit, we say. This believes itself to be the center of the multiplication universe, and it is going to hang out with every number that is above it. So first we're going to take 7 times 2. We know 7 times 2, of course, 14. 7 times 0 is 0 plus 1. 7 times 6, we have 42. Then we're going to cross that off as well as anything that we've carried, and we're going to let 4 take its turn as the Diva digit, being the center of the multiplication universe and hanging out with all the numbers above it. Now, of course, since I've crossed off one digit, I'm going to add one golden 0 before I move on to my 4, and I complete that multiplication. I now have two numbers that need to be added together, and as I add those numbers, I arrive at these as my digits, but I know that I'm not done. I've only done step one. I'm going to move on to step two, and I'm going to count the decimal place values that I have to the right in my factors. Here I see that there are 2 place values around that 0 and around the 2. I have 1 place value around my 7. When I add those together, I see a total of 3 decimal place values. I'm ready to move on to step 3. I'm going to go to the left that many times in my product, and here it is, 1, 2, 3. I place that decimal in my product, and I realize that the answer is going to be 28 294 thousandths. That is my final answer. So I know that 6 2/100 times 4 7/10 gives me a product of 28 294 thousandths.